All right, y'all, you ready to keep this comedy train rolling? Let me say yeah. This next brother coming to the stage, we've been trying to get him for a couple of years. He's hilarious. He's a great writer, hilarious comedian, been doing this for years. He won't let me golf with him because I'm not good enough, and he's bigger than me, so I'm not going to force my way into that thing. But very funny guy out of Gary, Indiana. You seen him on BET, you seen him on Def Comedy Jam. Been doing comedy for years, a comedy legend. Y'all, please put your hands together right now for my man, Buddy Lewis!
Come on, y'all, give it up for long-winded. Like they're like, he like a visiting pastor. He just gonna, church gonna be over. The game is coming on. Where is he? And the Lord said, what has he said in this? Give it up for Dante doing it. Kente, Dante, everybody, Deontay, whoever is putting this show together. Whoever. I thought about something. Every now and then I will crack open my Bible. Yeah, I do. You know what? There are some stories in the Bible that had to have been told 2,000 years ago. They wouldn't really work like right now. Be a little difficult, okay. Turn the... Really? Somebody gonna pull your phone. Pull your phone out. Rude. Oh, you just gonna listen to the phone? You gonna see who it is? No, there's a button that turns it off. This wouldn't happen in service on Sunday. Bet you turn your phone before them ushers. Turn your phone off! Bet you better turn that phone off. This usher board is getting rude. Like I said, there's some stories. Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's just start with, I'm gonna start with an easy one. Solomon. They said he had 1,000 concubines, 700 wives. Can you imagine? One man, and it's 700 people with 700 cell phones? Solomon! 1,000 concubines? Oh, no, man, shoot. And they said Solomon was wise. 700 women? I don't like having 2 or 3 of them around me sometimes. But 700? Come on, y'all know Mary would have been on Maury Povich. Some of y'all ain't going, no, You'd have been like, Joseph, you are the father. I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm from Gary, Indiana. Grew up in Gary, Indiana, man. We grew up poor in my neighborhood. We only had 3 meals a week. We had oatmeal, no meal, and miss a meal. It was tight. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. When you're poor, you can never bring food out around poor people. Because you always had the guard block your food. Remember this? All right, look, man, take a bite. All right, but just bite into my fingers, okay? And girls used to ration out their food. You had like some Boston baked beans or some lemon heads or something. Hey, give me some. FOMA. Come on, girl, give me a few. FEW. Come on, give me some more. Boy, you know too many words. You better get your own food. we had poor everything. We had poor teachers. I had some poor teachers, you know. I had a shop teacher. Some of y'all don't know what shop is. Only adults in here know what I'm talking about. Shop was like trade school. You know, they taught you a skill that you could use, and in Gary, you used it to go to the mill. Because everybody, mostly, that's where they wanted. They were creating smart, skilled slaves. That's what they did. They taught you electric shop, metal shop, wood shop. Now, I'm talking about the poorness of my teachers. So I had a shop teacher. His name was Mr. Watson. And Mr. Watson didn't have all his fingers. So this is your shop teacher. Around power tools. He got missing fingers. And you know in shop class, the first thing they do, what's the first thing they go over in class? All right, everybody, I'm Miss Watson, I'm your shop teacher. First thing we're gonna learn today are the safety rules. Oh my God, perhaps you should have mentioned some of those rules to your own fingers. All right now, let's settle it down. Are there any questions before we get started on our projects? Oh, yeah. Ms. Watson, I got a question. When you driving down the street and somebody cut you off, do you like get them that little nub out the window? That's it! Louis, you're gonna be the first one to get hurt. Now, any more legitimate questions before we get started on our projects? Yeah, I got one last question, Ms. Watson. So like when you go to weddings and parties and they lay out them little finger sandwiches, does that get you upset? That's it! Louis, you go down to the office right now. All right, before I go, give me 3, give me 2, give me... Grew up in Gary, man. You know, and I didn't go to a AME or like a, black church when I was growing up. I went to a Lutheran church. Oh. Why all the music sound like they was reading it off the back of a penny? E pluribus unum. Men. Only way you can wake up when some little baby bumped their head on the back of the pew. Big head baby. Yeah, man, but my family is from the South. My mother is from Knoxville, Tennessee. And this time of year always makes me feel nostalgic because some of y'all know what I'm talking about. This is the time of year where you went south. Your mom would send you down there for the summer. You had to hang out there with your grandmother, your auntie. And I love the South, but I found out some things about the South when I was growing up. The most interesting thing about the South is that white folks are very, very interesting. They have this interesting trait where they can be complimentary and racist in the same phrase. it's amazing. It's an amazing ability they have. So I used to visit my mom before she passed. I would go down there, and I'd still visit her because she lived in Knoxville, Tennessee, and there were these white folks that lived across the street from her that loved my mother. When I tell you these white folks loved my mom, they loved her, and they were always doing nice stuff for her. Take her to the Walmart, just do everything they could. But she would always ask me to go over there and talk to them when I came down there to visit. And I was like, because you got to pass all this, MAGA stuff and Trump flags and Dixie flags. And it's like, and my mother, she talked real southern. She's, buddy, please, go over there and say something nice to Betty Ann and them. They love you so much. You see on TV when I talk about you all the time. Please, just go. They saw you on the TV show. They saw you on the comedy jams and everything. Please, just go say something nice to them. They just want to know. Please, they take them to the Walmart and everything, please. So you can't say no to your mother. Walk over there because I knew it was coming. Oh, look at her. Look around her. Oh, my God, look, it's Buddy. It's Barbara's son, Buddy. Oh, my God, look at you. Look at you. You're so big in person. Oh, my God, you're so big in person. Oh, my God, you're so big if they tried to hang you, your feet would drag the ground. Look at you. Thanks, Betty Ann. I'm going to go on back across the street. Folks is crazy. But I found out there's a difference between black and white folks. It's a difference. We should celebrate our differences. Because and I'm from a predominantly black family, and I can tell you it's true. I got a white aunt. Some of y'all in here got white folks in your family. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. He know. When you get in a black family, you in. That's the one thing about us. Once you in, you in. You ain't got to do nothing extra for us. You don't have to be doing, listen, tell all your friends, if they ever get in a black family, you only got to do 3 things. Learn how to play spades. Learn how to play dominoes, and don't renege. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to be doing nothing extra for us. Like my white aunt, she always trying to help my mama and them cook. See that? You hear that? You hear that? Oh, no, she did. Yes. They trying to help. She tried to help my mama and them cook. And one summer, she lost her mind. I'll never forget it. My aunt, and her funny, but her name was Karen. That was the funniest thing about it. She came in, what is it like? Every year you people come to my house. Now, usually, this is where it gets interesting, because if you have a white person in your family and you go to their house, it's usually because they house the biggest, they credit and thing. Anyway, so we there at her house, and she lost it. She said, you people come to my house every year, and it don't allow me to cook in my own kitchen. Well, this year I'm going to help. I'm going to black some eyes on some peas. I'm going to collar some greens. I'm going to corn some bread. My mother was like, nah, you're going to go out there and set that kids' table. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to put 4 cups of sugar in our Kool-Aid. We like it real sweet. Because black people, we got spice. We got spices in our stuff that they don't know. Because you know how your mom and them be cooking. They're in there cooking. They're like, girl, yeah, come on. We're going to make up this stuff. And I'm telling you, girl, woo, yeah, girl, it is hot. Put that in there, girl. That's what I'm talking about. You just got that. That's black spice. We like our food. I went to Howard University. Yes, I'm a graduate. I didn't just go. A lot of people, they just go. I ain't finished, but I went. I actually graduated. I have And I'm not no average Negro. I have a bachelor's of science degree in microbiology, so I got options. Thank you. I'll tell you something about Howard I learned. We would, they have all these little shootings and stuff at these schools. This never would have happened at Howard. Not because black folks are tough or anything extra. We had something that protected us from a disaster like that. We had African students. And if you don't know anything about an African student, I don't care what's going on. You're not going to mess up their education. Because many of them, they the first one that's come from their entire village. Some is, they were in there and the shooting break out. Pop, pop. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they shooting, and this is crazy. Who is that? Pop, pop. Oh, no, that is Lee Wang from my physics class. Oh, no, Lee Wang, you cannot do this. It is too close to graduation. I am the only one that has come from my village to graduate, and you cannot do this. My mom slaved in the diamond mines just to get me here, and now you're going to start shooting? No, this is not going to. Shooting would have been over. And we trying to interview this fool. Tanabe, we need to talk to you. Okay, I am. Make it quick. I am late for class. Came out here to Los Angeles, man. I remember when I first got here, LA is tough, man. I remember, do y'all remember your first car? Oh, I came out here to LA. I had a raggedy car. Oh, it was raggedy. Let me tell you, this car was so raggedy, man, one time, because it would stop. And this for some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all didn't know standard shift. We had to pop that clutch. So the grown folk know what I'm talking about, where you could push it and pop that clutch. Be praying for a downhill. That's why I used to park my car on the second floor in parking lots just in case it stopped, I could catch the ramp. I was in a rush one day, parked on that first floor, car stalled. Dang. So I'm trying everything. I thought it was the battery. I'm trying all this stuff, jumper cables. I'm doing all of that. Man, the little valet, this is how raggedy my car was. He come out. I was like, yo, man, can you give me some help? He saw me, your car. He saw, maybe we need some gas. When you've been at something for an hour, you don't need no stupid suggestions, right? I'm like, yo, man, my car got gas. I just came in here with gas. He's like, no, not for the tank, to pour on top and set this car on fire. Hate you. Came out here to LA, man, living out here. And we did, me and my ex-wife, this is probably why we ex. I'm telling you, people, don't ever go to the park when they had them little pet adoptions. Because if you going out there and you just looking, you coming back with a pet. Because they had that music playing at all them pet adoptions, all of them, everywhere. They, in the eye of the angels, there the pit waiting for you. Don't you leave him. This is what God would do. They don't have the regular dogs out there. They don't have no regular dogs. They got them sad, yeah, she said it, they sad dogs with one, two paws missing and cats with an eye. And they don't even sound good. The dogs, they roof is like, wait! Roof! In the eye. You can't, and then they had a little tags on the cages. Let you know this is doggy death row for some of them. If somebody don't take this dog today, ain't no more pet adoptions. That's it. Got this crazy dog. And I knew my daughter, Daddy, let's get a dog. I want a dog. You would think that if I save you off doggy death row, you'd have some respect for my stuff. This dog used to chew up stuff that it didn't make no sense. Why is he chewing a doorknob? What's wrong with this dog? And he didn't understand basic commands like, shut up. Put that down, stupid. He just tearing up everything, shoes. I mean, he chewed the robe thing, and it mess up stuff. Like he just chewed the rope. The little tie around on your robe, he just chewed it up so I couldn't tie it. He chewed half the heel off one of my wife's shoes. Just crazy. And you be trying to talk to him, stop it. And we didn't understand why this dog didn't understand stuff. Till one day my daughter, she's got to watch Telemundo because she's a Spanish student. She watching Spanish, channel the dog in there like this. Oh yeah, I get it. So we've come to find out this dog is Mexican. So now we got to talk to the dog in broken Spanglish, Señor Bosco, want some comida? I told him I was going to get rid of him. We're going to get rid of this dog. This next thing you know, he done hit the remote control. It's sad out here in LA, man. It's sad. This homeless situation is sad out here. But it's kind of... It's kind of interesting. You go into some of them overpasses and you see them out there and come on, everybody. You've done this once. You go, who set that up? That's interesting. They got plumbing out here under the... Who put electricity lights across the... They got this IKEA setup in here. It's amazing. These people shouldn't be homeless. Somebody should... This is incredible. Y'all got architecture and paintings and who fixed all the drawers and the... I don't mess with the homeless. I don't mess with them. Cause I got my wake up call messing with the homeless. You know, I'm in Burger King, and I see one of them. You know, and I don't know if you know. I used to name them because I want to know who they are. This one, and it was amazing to me how in shape some of them homeless people were. This one he looked like Wesley Snipes. So I called him Blade because I see him all the time. Like, there go Blade. And Blade was he was one of them homeless people that you didn't know whether he was just asking you for something or you were getting robbed. You know, give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. You're like a little scared, but so Blaze in Burger King, he walking around, give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. I said, you heard me talk to him, give me a quarter. So I knew they was gonna put him out, right? So as the manager put him out, this one I knew he was crazy. This is what he said. Oh. Y'all gonna put me out? Y'all gonna put me out? Now see, I'm about to go out here and have to rob somebody. I went, wait a minute. I said, let me protect the neighborhood. Let me get him some food, because that's all he wanted. So I call myself being a good Samaritan. And that's when he had the 5 for $5. So you get 5 items. Whopper, fries, apple pie, drink, and something else. I got him $10 worth, man. I got that big bag with the handles on it. I chased this fool up the street. I'm like, Blade! Yo, man, I saw you back there in Burger King, man. I got something for you here, man. Here's some food. This is exactly what he did. He went and kicked the food into the street. You want to help me? Give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I couldn't grab my food because the bus ran over it. You know, it just ran over my food. And he's screaming, give me a quarter. The police pull up. He going off, and I'm like, they're like, what'd you do to him? I'm like, what'd I do to him? I do nothing to him. I bought him some food. That's what the policeman said. He said, oh, man, why didn't you just give him a quarter? I'm like, you know this food? So now I don't mess with the homeless. And I know I'm about to say something very controversial right now, but it's true. I definitely don't give to the black and Hispanic the black and Hispanic homeless. I don't give to them, because we're gonna be all right. You're gonna make it. Give you some prayer. You're gonna be okay. Been struggling. You can make it through this. I only give to the white ones. Yeah, I'm serious. Because I want a white man to know when he was down and out and at his worst, a black man helped him out. Oh, God, I'm getting old. I'm getting old, man. You know you're starting to get old when you start making noises doing stuff that don't require noise. The other day I went to top of my shoe exactly how I went. Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna need some slip-ons. I am dizzy right now. That's why you see old men, they be walking around with them slides on. Come on, let's go. Getting old, man. You know, cause and what's really tough is you don't want to explain the injuries. That's what happens when you get old. You don't want to explain how you really got hurt. Because we all get hurt. As an old person, you get hurt doing stuff that young people never happened. Never happened when you were younger. And you had a built-in excuse when you were younger. You know, I was playing ball in the park. I was rollerblading down by the beach. You ain't doing none of that stuff when you get older. Because you got hurt doing something that a young person would never get hurt doing. And you can't explain it. You can't tell nobody you threw your back out sneezing. Go get the heating pad. You asked for that heating pad. That's when you. You get hurt. I wish somebody would give me a hoodie without a zipper in the front. I will punch a Secret Santa in the face. You got me trying to pull off. You all up in here. I can't get my arm in the, oh! I think I tore my rotator cuff. Man, you come in and work with you. What happened? This hoodie got me. You don't want to explain the injuries. And you don't do stuff you used to do. When you get older, what you used to do when you were younger. You don't even get in the tub the same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This move right here, to get your leg up over that tub, this right here. All right, you be praying for that handicap room when you go to Vegas now. You give me the room with the bars around the. Because the tub used to be your sanctuary when you were a kid. Remember when you was a kid, you used to get in the tub and slide. You're like, oh, I'm going to slide and slide. It was like your own little personal little tub. You slide it, especially when you went like down south and your mom or your aunt had that big old ceramic tub with the feet on it. And you can slide. Oh, and you in there sliding and you call your mama, Mom, can I get some bubbles? You ain't getting no Mr. Bubble like from the store. Your mama coming there with some dishwater soap or some soap powder. Just it be all grainy like sand. You jiggle that up. And if your mama was dirty like mine, she'd throw some towels and a little cup of bleach in there. Grist around in there, squiggly. Wash all these towels while you're in there. Slide on them towels. But this move right here, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Because one summer you came back when your mom, your grandmom or your aunt got old, they done put the non-stick, non-slide stuff in the bottom of the tub. You can't slide no more because they done bust their behind in that tub. And now they got them, them strips, and they look like rainbows and, shells. This is no more sliding. I can't slide. You be mad. But now when you get older, be looking for that grip on the floor. For this move right here. You be like, where is the grip? Where's the grip? Because ain't nothing worse than being at somebody's house and you slip and you pull that cheap shower curtain down and it sound like thunder. You boom, now you done tore your Achilles tendon. Try to explain that at work tomorrow. I was trying to get in and you on some crutches. Yeah, well, I was getting in the shower and your insurance will drop your dumb ass. It's tough. Getting old ain't easy, man. It's not easy at all. That's another thing you start doing when you get older. You start looking at TV and looking at some of that stuff they got on there. You go, ooh, I could use that. I want that. Like that big old tub that has the door on the side. Oh yeah. No sliding. I want that chair to go up the steps. Some of y'all old folks know what I'm talking about. Usually, see, in California, y'all don't have these little two-story houses. You got these flats, these ranches. But back in Gary, that two-story, because I want it for the commercial. That old man used to get up, I love my power lift chair. Now I can go upstairs after 3 years and sleep with my wife. I'm like, what kind of lousy woman you living with? She wouldn't bring her behind downstairs with you. You want that chair, though, because it was cool. You do. And ladies, y'all know good and doggone well, if your husband couldn't get upstairs, y'all have a whole nother life going on upstairs. Y'all have a whole nother life. He can't come up them steps. Y'all be like, he just fool you one day. He put that thing in there, he put that chair in there. I'm coming upstairs, Helen. Helen? Bob? Who is that? Pastor? Gotta stay healthy too, man. Gotta stay healthy, you know. You got to, you know. And people always, got all this great advice for what you should do to stay healthy. Like, everybody's always, you should change your diet. Shut up, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing it. I've been eating this way for 60 years. I'm not changing. Man, all these little vegans running around here. If there any vegans in here, I just want to tell you, go on with your mess. Nobody listening to you. You in a cult. Veganism is a cult. It is. Because they rude, they judgmental. You ever been sitting around with a vegan and they just eating? You order some chicken or something. Oh. You're just gonna eat that meat right in front of me. I could never eat anything that had eyes. You eating them black-eyed peas, gone. And I know I'm about to say something mean. I don't care. I'm definitely not taking no advice from no fat vegan. When you start this? Yesterday? An hour ago? Vegetables are not working for you. It's a cult. You can't stop when you're going to die. That's all vegans, they think they're going to outlive you. No, you don't know that. You don't know when your ticket is punched and it's time to go to the upper room, you don't know when that is. I don't care how many vegetables you eat. There's some people right here that came in here, ate a bologna sandwich with a rib on top of it. I tell vegans all the time, you don't know if it's your time, it's your time. You don't know. Don't try to. And plus, why you want to be alive that long anyway? All your friends gone, you sit up in that bed in the middle of the living room with propped up. All your family walking by, you're like, when they gonna die? We want the money. You don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't know. You could walk out here right now eating your little broccoli burrito, walk right across the street on Florence Avenue, crossing over to La Brea, and get hit by an In-N-Out truck. You still got killed by some meat. My name's been Buddy Lewis. Y'all have been great.
Keep it going for Buddy Lewis. Good stuff. Hey, he worked up a whole sweat. Up here tussling and stuff on stage. One more time, Buddy Lewis.